Good day. So I've got this battery 10 amp hour. I want to make it bigger. I'm just going to rip this apart and get these cells all charged and tested. So I don't know what batteries are in this. I tried looking online but didn't really say. It's just different batteries and different models. So as says 10 amp hour, I want to make up to about a 20. So I'm going to use these cells in here as well. I've not even really tested this battery, so I don't know what these cells are like at all. The last two I've tried have been rubbish. Okay, and watch it, 'cause that can be sharp sometimes as well. That's my ceramic blade. Shouldn't use metal around the batteries. So and it taped together. I just don't want to break it. I'll use that again. Pretty expensive, this hobby board. Yes, I'm going to build a nice big battery for my project, which is a cabot, but I do want to upgrade it a little bit. So we've got nice blue cells anyway, and 7.5 amp hour each. Yep, very nice. So yep, I'm going to unsolder this BMS, well, cable. First thing we're going for is the negative. Tell you what. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll cut these off. I'm going to really put heat on them for that long. So the cutters is definitely going to be the easiest route to go. Yep, that wind is terrible. Cable off. I believe you should keep all those cables one length to keep the balance, resistance, everything equal, but it's not what people do, and I don't know if that's what you should do, so it's just what I think. Get that out of the way. Let's have a look at some of this. There's a 4S. They look very easy to tear down. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the stuff ready for the discharge and a charger, because I've got to charge it first. I'll get that set up and then I'll show you what I'm doing. So yep, I've got the buck converter. It's ready to go. There. So you got voltage and amps. That goes up to 5 amp. That'll go up to 30 volts. Obviously you need a 30 volt power supply to go into it, but then the output is DC. DC is what you charge lithium batteries with. As you can see, I've got that set to 4.22. The 2, usually I'd charge to 4.23, because then it drops down to the 4.2. Yep. So what we're going to do is we're going to charge one of these banks, one of those sets of 4. I'm going to fully charge it, and then we're going to set up and discharge it. See what amp hours we have in the 4, in the set 4. So now it's just as easy to just untangle myself first. I tried so hard to not swear in this video. I just ruined it then all. And there we are, we're charging away. 4.12. I'll be back when it's charged. So yep, I'm back at you. I don't know if you can see that. 4.19. Now as you can see, that LED is now on the move, telling me that it's nearly charged. Obviously when it's fully charged the right hand side one goes off. And that has took an hour. Which ain't bad. I do have this set on 3 amps. But, yep, let's get it finished and I'll show you the capacitor. Capacity tester. So, yep, I've took the charger away now. As you can see, we've charged up to 4.2. Now this is the capacitor, the capacity tester. It's a ZB2L3. Takes up to 15 volts. You can take a minimum of a maximum of 3 amps, and it'll go up to 9,999 amp hours. So all I have to do is press this and it'll start. I'll drop it to 3. That's what amps it's pulling. That's the battery. That's our capacitor so far, 7. Okay, so I'll just leave that to go. I'll try and catch it towards the end. Can't really promise that, but we shall see. So, it actually finished. So I started this at 5 o'clock. Right. That was going to what, past 12 o'clock. So we ended up with 9.6 amp hours from a 10 amp hour battery. That means I've lost 100 milliamp hours from each battery. So that battery's still good, but I wouldn't be putting a 10 amp hour battery into anything, so I think this is going to be coming apart. I'd want to add some more to that. So we see what it bounced back to. The battery's sitting up 3.4. Yeah, 3.2 even. 0.42, yep. Okay, so I think I might tear this down. I'm going to get my frame and measure up how many batteries I could actually fit in it. So yeah, I've been stripping it. Obviously got to be flicking careful because all this is live and these batteries do give a good spark, and I'm not doing one just for the bloody video. Here's certain bits is coming off nice and easy, but other bits some good bloody spot welding. Alright, so that's what we got left to do. Just once these slipped out of the casing, so if you're going to rip these apart, take these off first, the ones with the live. Because if you rip these off first and you have this hanging off, and this part of the battery touches this, you're shorting them batteries to the side. The whole of this side is negative, you know, so fair warning that. But yeah, we're getting there, and I'll be back when they're all done and charged. I have been charging them as I'm stripping them lot, or throwing them in the charger. So yeah, next day. That one fucking... I never turned it on. So that one never done. This one done overnight. I don't know if you can see, we got 26.95s. So 27.28. $27.28. That's decent. They'll definitely get mixed into a pack. But like I say, this, that's how long it took. 5 hours and 19 minutes for them to discharge. Can't even think of my words, man. It's too early. It's now 8:30. Yes. Right, let's get other batteries going. Part of the project down there. Working out how many batteries I can fit in. I'll show you some things to this project. Maybe. So this is where I'm at. 3.5 hours. And the battery's at 354. Same with that one. I don't know if you can see that. Obviously the blue ones are the ones we're doing. I've got all them today. Done the brown. They're rubbish. Then we're going a 12 volt battery build. 4S or something for the solar. Yeah. So yeah, we're getting right to the end of this now. 304. I believe that these lithium chargers, dischargers, show a reading of 200 milliamps over. It's got to be about, because these batteries are only 250 amp hours, 2.5 amp hours. Do you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure that it shows 200 milliamps over, yeah. So if I do it on the other capacity tester as well, it'll do around 200 milliamps under. On the one I've done the pack of 4 on. So there you go, there's the first one finishing. I'm going to put them into that. So take them in order, 4s. That's another thing I've noticed as well. the one that I have it on usually finishes first. So it was the lowest. Don't know what that's about, but yeah. That's 5 hours 14 minutes. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I'm having to try and do a sound over because my volume kept playing up as I've had to at the beginning. Yeah, that's all I've got. 2 lots to do. They're in the charger now. There's the pack. I'm going to be using that to put all the cells together. And then a bit of tape around them. Hold them steady. Ready for the spot welding. So the last one's in the charger. They'll soon be done. Yeah, I've not had to do this sound over before, so now I'm there and I'm thinking, well, what was I on about? You know, I think I was telling people about how different batteries take to different spot welds differently. Maybe. Either way, I've still got another about 20 minutes, no, 20 minutes, another 30-40 seconds of me just babbling. So here's the pack already laid out. I assume I've glued them and I've taped them. I've got my first piece of nickel on there, ready to start. Remember, the battery isn't live yet, so it doesn't matter if these touch. The other side isn't connected up, so should all be okay. Okay, so here I'm having to do the voiceover again. Having to let this spot welder cool down a bit as well. It does get very hot. So, but yeah, didn't lose that much sound. About 3 videos worth out of 20, so it ain't that bad. Yeah, it's starting to look like a pack now. And yeah, let's make sure my camera's looking good. So, yep, as you see me do 2 days ago. Yep, 2 days ago. Welded them all up. I've cut all of, well, not all of them, but the little bits that are going to go across. That's about 60 of them I've got to cut. Got about 30 there. So as you can see, I put a nickel strip across all the batteries. This is my way of balancing the batteries before I build the pack. That's been left like that for 24, it's longer than that. Probably 36, 40 hours. One on the bottom as well, obviously. As you can see, they're all sitting at 420. 4.2 rather. He says, so now what I want to do is disconnect those and leave them for a couple of hours. If any battery's going to drop, it'll drop. Now yesterday I tested them, and this end one here dropped. Well, when I went to it, I hadn't tested them like I'm doing now. When I went to it, it was on 416, so it may have not been joined along the way, so it didn't balance up with the rest, but I don't think so. So this is the one that we're going to be watching. So they're all at 420. So what we're going to do, best place I'll keep them, radiator out the way. So now we're going to come back in a few hours and test these again. Have a look what the sun is now. 9:45. That's that one we're going to be watching. But now, because they've all been connected up, they're all exactly the same power, so that they're all balanced to each other. I ain't seen no one do that, so I thought I'd just show you that, you know. Yeah, it takes a bit longer. I don't know if you've got to leave them on 40 hours and all that, but that's just what I did. I was having work done anyway, so it wasn't a problem. I couldn't have got to the batteries anyway. Okay, it's now 8 o'clock, just gone. These have been just sitting today. Hopefully they're all going to be sat at 4.2. So we got all them balanced. So now we're going 6 long on this battery. No, but as we do it, you see these tabs? We want these 6 coming this way. We want the next 6 going the other way. All the wires don't go down the same way and start being a bit close and shit, you know. Yeah. So, I'm going to get some tabs ready now. I'll get ready for some more spot welding. I'll still record it, but I'll just speed it all up. If you want to watch it, watch it. If not, forward it. Yeah, my mate Graham asked me to video this. So I thought, alright then, I'll do that. But it does take double as long. Crazy, man. Oh yeah. I've got this today for the post. I don't know if you can see that. 14S. 35 amp. Sure, I did a 40 amp, you know. Oh, where's my glasses? Because I can't fucking see without them. Discharge voltage. Oh no, overcharge voltage 4.25. Over discharge voltage 275. Split port without balance. None of them have balance unless you're paying a lot of money. Discharge current 35 amp. Charge current 5 amp. Date of manufacture 1st month 2025. Straight off the production line to my door. Can't moan at that. So yeah, there's the cable. Looks very daunting, that many cables, but you'll see, it's not as hard as it looks. So we can do that easy enough. So yep, I'm back. It's 9 o'clock, Sunday morning. Left these, see if they dropped any of them. If not, then I'll go through today and I'll be spot welding them up. I will video it, but I won't be talking through it, so I can play my tunes and without getting copyright bleeding strikes. All 420.